All right, guys, we are back. This is our lower bracket match of the evening. Ubinited versus Noble Esports. And Noble Esports, they're going to be picking up that knife round. We are here on Mirage, so they're going to be able to pick their sides, and we're going to be getting into pistol round in just a moment here. So being that it's the lower bracket, this is a best of one game. So really, anything can happen. And now that we see Noble Esports, they're going to be starting on that CT side. We'll see if they have what it takes to be on that favorite side of the map and win some rounds. As, again, I am Sprawl. By my side is Bach, and we are more than happy to bring you our second match of this evening.
This is actually like my 6th match of the day.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I did that best of 3 for us. I did the Edge Gamers, I think it was like a community tournament between multiple CSGO communities. It was actually a lot of fun. That was just some work I did for them. They had asked, they needed some shoutcasters, and I did a couple matches before we had to break away to do that best of 3. It was a lot of fun. I don't even know what happened. I'm sure it's over by now. But my throat is definitely feeling it at this point. But I wanted to do this match because I really like watching Ubinited play. I really want to see more support for the female CS teams. We talked about it before, and this is one of the best, if not the best, in North America. So it's always exciting to watch them play. We'll see what they have for us on Mirage, and it looks like they're already setting up for the A take over here on Mirage. They got smokes in hand. That's just a matter of time before we see those come out. We see Potter with the CZ, so the change obviously already showing its effect. Multiple players picking him up in the last best of 3. Potter with one right now, trying to get those one-taps. Finally takes down Angel. Nifty, though, in the underneath balcony. He's able to get one. Dim coming in, takes down Uncut. Nifty gets another before finally being dropped by Potter, CZ75, and it's now a 2 versus 1. Potter's able to get up one more, but can't get the reload in time. Reed gets the kill, but a nice round there from Ubinited, taking it down to a 1 versus 1. But that is the first round in favor of Noble Esports here on Mirage.
Yeah, unfortunately, they weren't able to get that bomb plant, but they did get a few frags. We got 3 frags onto Potter, 1 on Dim, and assist onto Kate Strong. So maybe not the round they were necessarily hoping for, as we do see they're just taking it slow inside a T-spawn. This is something that, honestly, I'm surprised we don't see more of, just kind of these eco rounds where you're more just discussing what you're kind of going to do in the future rounds. So they're kind of taking it slow momentarily, and now heading up into the B Apartments location. So we do have Zooks. He's going to be playing from Arch side, and Reed, he's boosted up inside a site. So he's going to get flashed, actually, in a way that he's not able to see very much. Now he is unflashed. Will be able to take down Kate Strong. Tries to peek into sight. Will get taken down by Miss Harvey, though. And now Zooks, he's the last one on side of B site. Will be able to get one frag onto Dim. The bomb is being planted. So minor victory already for the T side lineup, as we do see rest of the CTs trying to retake, as Potter, last one on the field, goes down. One frag and a bomb plant. Not too bad from the Ubinited lineup.
Not too bad at all. They're able to get that bomb plant, get some money on their side, and that's a 1v1 in the pistol, getting a kill in the bomb plant in the second round. Their money's actually looking pretty good. They could potentially force up here, but I think they're probably going to... Oh, maybe not. They are going to force up, so maybe they're going to catch Noble Esports off guard here, and they could really hurt Noble Esports economy. Right now, Angel and Reed sitting on a FAMAS. 3 M4s in the roster. That's Zooks, Uncut, and Nifty. But their money isn't looking so good, so if Ubinited wins this round, that would be devastating for Noble Esports, as that would put them on an eco in round number 4.
Yeah, A-side play here, it does look like, as Die will be the only player on the other side of the map. Looking down at Underpass, just making sure that there's no kind of aggression out of that site. Again, if you can push players in on the CT side out of the sites, especially towards kind of B apps, get deep inside of there, there really is a lot of information. So just trying to prevent that as Die, well, the rest of the Ts are heading up through a ramp. We've got Kate Strong. She's going to be working from Apartments here, or Palace rather. So here comes the take, as Nifty will peek out, gets dropped immediately though, as Dim and Kate Strong get frags to enter the site. And this is looking like a great take here from the T-side lineup, as now we have Uncut and Zooks. He's going to be jumping up. That was Zooks on top of Ticket Booth. And Kate Strong will be reloading, finally gets that frag, and Reed in a 1v3 now. They do have Miss Harvey on low HP, but this is going to be a difficult retake to say the least, as now making noise through CT spawn. The bomb has been planted, does have a grenade and incendiary, so If we do see that HE grenade fire into Firebox, that would be a free frag for Reed, but not ready to give up his position quite yet. He's actually going to be falling back momentarily. Does pick up an M4A1S, but Die looks to end this night, but no, Reed will be able to take down Die. Die kind of fell off of the ledge as she was spraying. And now, again, the round in the favor of Ubinited. Reed, at least able to save, though. He's got full equipment, and by full, I mean absolutely full. He's got a kit, he's got still a firebomb, he's got 2 flashbangs, HE. You can't really go wrong with that save there.
No, not at all. And the rest of his team going to be on an eco, so hopefully he can open things up with a frag or two, get some guns in their hands. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one player buys body armor just in case they are able to get a gun, but it looks like they're just going to go for a straight save, picking up multiple pistols here. They're going to ride on the... nope, there's Angel with the armor, so he did end up picking it up. That's actually a smart play because if you can get a gun, if you get a kill from Reed with that AK, that's another player on the board with armor and a rifle. That's a big get for your team. If you don't have it, then obviously aim punch is going to get the best of you, but we do see Ubinited starting things out strong. Die taking down Nifty, and Dim drops Zooks. Die is going to get traded out though by Angel with the CZ75 auto. Angel down to 12 HP and gets that AK like we talked about, so he might be able to get a frag, but he did get heavily lit picking that up, so 1 bullet and he is going to be down. Unket gets a little bit hit in the window area. A nade comes around the corner into jungle and takes him down to 78 HP. Smokes are going to rain into connector. Reed, meanwhile, in B, is able to stop Kate Strong from getting into the site, but here comes the push from the rest of the team, and Reed, right around the edge of the site, spots them out coming from Cat, and Potter opts to toss a nade into the site. Now able to get the frag. Meanwhile, Dim coming in from apartments takes down Uncut. Reed is able to take down Potter. Miss Harvey finding the shot onto Reed, trading him out. It's down to Angel here, 12 HP and a 1 versus 2. And if he ended up clutching this, that would basically make my statement about buying armor on one player when you have a rifle. That whole thing I talked about at the beginning of the round, it would make it worthwhile. Instead, it looks like he's going to opt to run away with it. Their money not looking so great right now. They're still going to be kind of broke. He might be able to buy in the next round, but obviously he's going to want to drop that AK if he can. Give it to somebody else. Nonetheless, that's going to be Ubinited evening up the score now, 2-2, after some nice shots landed by Miss Harvey and Dim. Also Kate Strong, and they were able to take that B bomb site with force.
Yeah, on the T side, having 2 rounds this early, that's going to be a good position for Ubinited as they are gaining significant money. They did drop a couple players there, so not exactly maybe the situation they were hoping for in an anti-eco, but a round win nonetheless. And being that they're on the T side, a little bit less expensive to kind of full buy your team than on that CT side, obviously. So we are going to see them fully equipped once again on the CT side. They are able to get equipped as well, being that Reed, he did have that AK-47 save. And now they're sending 2 players over to the B site. Very standard. We got 2-1-2 being the setup for the CTs. And actually, it's going to be Dim moving on through Underpass, just waiting for a peek here. Only Die working the A site. So doing that from Palace. We'll see if maybe she can get a rotator or something to that effect. But by the positioning, it looks like it might be some sort of smoke play mid and then a cat bust. But we're going to find out here shortly as a minute 10 still left on the clock.
Yeah, Ubinited's totally playing the clock right now, just taking their time. They got plenty of time left, 1 minute and 3 seconds as I say that. So they just are waiting to pick their choice here, trying to see what the CT side has set up right now. And it looks like they have a 2-man hold with a man in window for A. So definitely more than equipped to defend this bomb site. Smokes and Flash is going to rain out, and there's already 2 in connector. They're going to be big players this round. They need to get the kills, though, and they don't. Unket gets a double kill there. Kate Strong and Dim both drop. Die does get a nade rained in on Angel. Nifty's going to take down Potter, though. Die another kill as she drops Nifty. Last person standing is Miss Harvey, and she is going to get dropped in on by Uncut. Somehow Uncut gets the 4K there. The 2 players pushing up connector should have been able to take him out. Instead, he gets the 2K on them, cleans up 2 more before the end of the round. So that's a round on the board for Noble Esports, taking it to 3-2, coming into round number 6. And that's Ubinited sitting on an eco round already. So not ideal, obviously. Looked like they were going to start swinging the momentum instead, picking up those Tech 9 armor buy, and they're going to just rush right into B.
Yeah, we'll see if Reed has anything to say about this, as he was getting kind of boosted up in sight in a way that he was able to see as they cross. But actually, he's utilizing a position where maybe a flashbang, fancy flashbang, but no, he's going to be jumping up onto the balcony, holding close right. So if they check this, he's next to dead. If they don't, which they're not, he gets free kills. So here we go. He's going to get 2. Finally gets dropped, though. I thought he might get a little bit more, but Zooks, he's there to clean up the rest, as we'll get 2 frags. Now Kate Strong in a 1v4. Tech9 in hand tried to make something happen, and Ubinited might be a little bit upset about that one, as they did have armor across the board with their pistols. And quite honestly, if they picked that close right as they were pushing out there, he was so dead at that range from a Tech9. But wasn't the case, and that was Reed and Zooks holding that site handily.
Yeah, I thought they had him dead to rights. Coming around the corner with the Tech-9, all you have to do is just like pull the trigger and run. So you'd think they'd pre-fire those spots, knowing that players like to play them when they're facing off against ecos and the like. Instead, they opt to just try and rush out, and they get caught off guard. He gets 2 frags before being traded out, so not ideal for them. Still, though, they're going to be coming into this sort of light buy with Dai sitting on a Galil, 4 AKs in their hands. Potter's going to get 1. Dai gets dropped in Palace. Potter getting taken down by Zooks. And that makes it 4 versus 3 in favor of Noble Esports right now. And the money is starting to stack up on the CT side. Ubinited really needs to try and interrupt that as best they can. Take as many guns out of their hands, but also winning rounds would be huge. Nifty's going to get another one. That's Miss Harvey. Angel with a nice shot on Dim in mid. Kate Strong, the last one, standing with an AK here. There's CTs all around her. She's able to get Angel over on stairs. Foolishly jumps and gives away his position. So 1 versus 3 now. Nades and flashes and the like are likely going to rain out soon. Bomb's still not sighted by the CTs, so Kate could potentially pick it up and get a ninja plant, but highly unlikely as time is ticking away.
Yeah, she's posted up mid the bomb in T-spawn. 35 seconds left, and kind of run out of options here. As we can see on the radar, no CTs getting aggressive at all. And that means that no luck for Kate Strong, as again, if they decided to try and all rush mid, that's probably your best opportunity to win this round, as now just falling back, and will be able to save this weapon. So Ubinited, they need to get some more rounds on this T side. Noble Esports, like you were saying, building up that bank now, and that is oh so important on that CT side there. Just so if you're losing a round, you're not going to have to eco the next. And at this point, that is the case that we see for the CT side, as they've moved up to a round. We've got Uncut. He's got 7,500. He will need to buy. Same with Angel. So that will get taken down significantly. But the main bank holders, it's going to be Reed and Nifty sitting just over $6,000.
And on the flip side, the economy from Ubinited looks awful. They need to do something here, because right now everything they've done hasn't really worked. They had set A strategies, that has not worked. They rushed B, that didn't work. The only time they really were able to take B was kind of by luck. It was just a bit of misplay from Noble Esports. So I'm hoping they don't really self-destruct. We saw them play Cash, I think, in their last matchup, and I remember Dai getting some nutty kills with the Tech-9. We'll see if they can pick things up here coming into round number 8, as it does appear to be an A-take. Nifty's going to get the first one down. That's Miss Harvey. Angel gets Dai, but Dim dropping in from ladder takes down Nifty. Angel going to trade out, takes down Potter and Dim. And Kate Strong, the last one, yet again with an AK in hand. 1 versus 4. And at this point, she just needs to get a frag with that. She can't afford to not get a single kill. And unfortunately, she does not. The only kill coming on the hands of a P250 from Dim. So another round for Noble Esports. 6-2 is the scoreline, and we are coming into round number 9 with Ubinited not really starting out too strong here. The only round wins they've had were a bit sloppy.
Yeah, so they took round 3 and 4, but haven't picked up one since, as 4 in a row for Noble Esports. They've been looking pretty darn good on that CT side. Now heading up, it looks like it could be a quick A take, but they are smoked out here. As we do see, just kind of grouping up behind the smoke, we got Kate Strong, Potter. They're going to be inching up, but Angel pre-firing through the smoke. Gets 1 frag. Firing back, though, is Dai. And Miss Harvey will put down Angel. So opening up the site very lit is pretty much every player on the T side. So this is going to be a doable retake nonetheless, as we do see Zooks Reed taking down Dai. Now with 3v3, and it's going to be Zooks getting another frag, as now it's up to all but Potter, and that was a retake that really did go in the favor of Noble quite handily, as well as Ubinited got the bomb down, but with how lit they were, just wasn't working out. So moving into round number 10.
I was just watching it back. I do apologize for the silence. I was seeing what he did there, and he shouldn't have been able to re-K like that. A 3K like that coming in, it didn't look like he was really meeting much resistance. So, man, what great play from him. One up there for Noble Esports. That's going to make it 7-2, and Ubinited has to be careful or things could get really out of hand. And I've heard that they really struggle when that happens. I haven't necessarily seen it, but I've heard that once they start losing rounds, they can really kind of get a little discombobulated, and the team starts to fall apart a little bit.
Yeah, and quite honestly, it happens with every team, and that kind of is what makes really strong teams, is being in this kind of lesser losing situation and not losing your cool, knowing that you need to play it round for round, and that is definitely how you build a championship team right there. Even if you look at the likes of NIP and that kind of thing, they are playing the same regardless of the round. So already we're going to see Ubinited taken down to 2 players, as that was a fake. So only Zook's alive on site here, but I love the way they play this boost spot, as he will continue the spray down on what most say Miss Harvey probably should have gotten that frag, but now we do see Die going down as well, and that's going to be another round for Noble Esports, as they're looking to train together all of these victories, or round victories rather, and the momentum, it would be an understatement to say that it's in their favor. They have so much money in the bank right now, and these rounds, quite honestly, even though we've seen some bomb plants, haven't really been all that close.
Yeah, Ubinited hasn't even really done anything that I've been like, oh wow, that was a great play. This is not the same Ubinited I watched play in the upper bracket. They looked so much better, and from what I'm told, they looked better against an even better team. So I'm a little confused as to what's happening here. I have to question their play just a little bit. It seems like maybe they're just not in the best mental state right now. They're making a lot of simple mistakes, like this duel they're taking in mid here against this op. A bit foolish. Uncut is able to take down Miss Harvey. They're gonna get control of Cat, but at what cost? They lost a player here. Uncut with an op. Doesn't matter if he's at 15 HP. If he gets strong position, he can lock down an area of the site. Nifty's gonna take down K-Strong. Zooks gets one. Emery getting another. Die, the last one alive, is gonna get the only kill on the round. And if Angel can get a frag here, that's going to be a team ace. Instead, Uncut comes in, gets the 2K, and that's 9-2 in favor of Noble Esports. So definitely looking sloppy here on the Ubinited side. We praise their play coming into this, but this just isn't like them at all.
Yeah, I'd like to see them kind of go back to the standard kind of smoking mid, the mid window from spawn, that kind of play, just so they can kind of take control of mid. We saw in that round that Uncut was able to, he did get one frag, and they were able to eventually kind of push up Cat and utilize that, but they need to do that over and over and just kind of utilize either one side or the other, use connector, have 3 angles to push into the A site, or the opposite, use Cat and basically have more than one angle pushing into that B site. So that is very key on this map, as we do see Nifty getting taken down right away, and that was via Kate Strong. He's trying to get aggressive up in Palace, but Kate will get dropped as she tries to push out through the smoke. Trying to take this A site is the T side lineup, but we do see Dim and Die both picking up frags, but Angel in a very cheeky spot, lame spot as we like to call it in the casting world, as the bomb flies up about 20 feet after that spray. Does drop the bomb planter. Now all players for the T side up on the stairs. Reed in a 1v2. We'll see. The bomb is in his grasp, so 45 seconds for the T side team to try and re-control this bomb, but we are going to see a good spray down from Reed, but Dim will be able to fire back, and that's a round that Ubinited desperately needed, as this half was running away from them.
Yeah, and at this point, Ubinited kind of needs to win out. 9-3, if they could take 2 more, make it 9-5, at that point they're okay, but they don't want to lose any more rounds. They need to at least hit 5. If they hit anything less than 5, it's going to be pretty hard to move over to the CT side. If I remember correctly, when we watched them play Mirage before, their strong side was their T side, which is why I'm a little bit confused here, because I don't think their CT side was all that impressive on Mirage.
And they are going to be heading through underpass here, as 3 players right outside of A. That's going to be on the T side for Miss Harvey. Potter and the bomb carrier, which no is Miss Harvey, my bad. That was Kate Strong that's also with the crew there. So holding underpass, it's going to be Diane Dim as just playing this very, very slow. Not a single shot, at least to my ears, have I heard rung out. As a minute still on the clock, just working very, very slow. Ubinited realizes that this round is oh so important, as if they drop it, their economy in shambles. If they win it, they can come back and see if they can make a dent in this half, as it is going to be an A-side take. Nifty getting one, firing back as Potter getting that refrag. Angel from the stairs goes down, and we do see two players coming up from connector here. Auto sniper on Reed tries to make something happen, as it's not going to be the case. Now from CT spawn, Uncut gets one. Die eventually sprays him down in a 2v2 scenario now, as the bomb again being planted. Zooks on the other side of that smoke. Reed about to come up through connector. He's going to take the shots from that auto sniper, and Dim in a 1v2. It would be an understatement to say she needed to win this, but that's going to be the round for Zook and his squad. 10-3 is our scoreline here.
I don't know how Dai didn't see that man pushing up in connector. She was looking right at him, maybe looking away from her screen at the time, but she clearly spotted his head. Didn't hit the shot. A little confused. She was confused even when she started getting shot. She clearly did not see him, so not sure what the situation is there. But that was a big frag that she needed to get. She couldn't afford to let that player live, and it made it a 2 versus 1, and Dim was just in really tough position to try and stave that off. I pulled up the stats from Ubinited's last match on Mirage. They lost the CT side 10-5. They came back and won 7 rounds on T side, ultimately losing 12-16. So their T side's their strong side in theory, but who knows what's happening here. Maybe that was just a little bit of a microcosm. Maybe that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah, Kate will be able to get one, but firing back, that's going to be 4 frags for the CT side, as Potter will be eventually able to take down Uncut. But in a 1v3, things are looking a little bit bleak, down to 4 HP now, and she's just going to throw the gun and run back up mid, and Angel will be able to get that frag, close out the round. And if Ubinited could get a 4th round here, that would... I don't know what that would be. It's honestly what they need, but being on 4 rounds... unless they come back crazy on their CT side, which again, we have stats to prove that against Code, they didn't have the best CT side. So we'll see if they've changed it up in a way that they can come back with some force. If they can get that 4th round, at least they have a couple rounds to kind of pad the eventual, well, if the T's do end up, or I guess at the point, it would be Noble Esports on the T side. If they are able to kind of put it away there. But we are live here in the last round of this half. Pushing out top mid, Uncut will be able to take down Die. You see Potter trying to peek and will eventually take down that Opera. That's a big frag for them as they even things out. Angel posted up inside a connector, though. That's the next threat on their horizon.
And it does look like they're going to get another kill there. I don't remember if you said that Angel is down, so that's 3 up for Noble Esports, 11-3. They desperately, desperately need to take this round. If they can get 4, that's much better than 12-3, because it sounds so stupid, but 12-3 puts it in a position where if Noble wins the pistol, they could potentially face match point without a problem. They could get to 15 after just winning pistol. If it's 11-4, a much different situation. Then they're sitting at 14 rounds, and you can definitely mount a comeback there. I've seen it happen many times. So the idea is obviously not to play for overtime, and the auto sniper on B just doing work. Dim is going to get caught out. Zooks and I believe that was M. Reed behind the bench with that auto, able to take her down. But Kate Strong coming in is dropping Nifty, and now there's 3 over on A, and the bomb is about to be planted. Kate Strong getting caught off guard, though. Potter going for the plant in sight, is able to escape that nade. It's a 2 versus 2 right now, and they're going to be pushed from stairs and from CT, and Potter needs to be careful. There goes the head of Potter. Miss Harvey hits the shot, though. Going to get traded out by M. Reed eventually, so that makes it 11-3, and now it's going to be actually 12-3 in favor of Noble Esports, so a rough half for Ubinited to say the least. And I'm not really sure what their morale is looking like, but it can't be good.
Yeah, 12-3. It is a CT-sided map, but you would like to get at least maybe like a 10-5 or something like that. 9-6 would be great, but 12-3, that's quite a bit to come back from. But we'll see if Ubinited has what it takes, as we're just waiting for players to ready up. So we'll take this opportunity once again to direct you guys to our new website. Go rgn.tv. We just launched that, so if you guys go there, sign up for an account. You'll be able to find out tomorrow how to enter a nice giveaway that we'll be announcing there. So that website good for things like team information, our tournament information. You can find kind of bios on all the people that work for the organization and that kind of fun stuff. So make sure you guys check that out. And we do have a number of giveaways coming up at the end of the stream as well. So many that, quite honestly, I don't have a moment to address every single one of them. So we are going live here into the pistol round. And this is oh so important for Ubinited to pick up and to start making their comeback, as 3 rounds and 12 on the Noble Esports side. Even if Noble Esports isn't that strong on this T side, they only need to put 4 rounds on the board to close out this map.
Yeah, and 4 rounds on the T side of Mirage is not impossible to make happen. You know, if they take the pistol round, that's going to be enough right there.
Yeah, exactly. As we do see, it's going to be the T's heading towards this B site, as Miss Harvey will be around here, USP in hand, will be jumping up calls that the B rush is underway. So she's going to try and stay alive for as long as possible here. It does take a bullet or two, but still has 87 HP as the bomb has been planted, and now 35 seconds for these CTs to make something happen. Zook takes down one, gets a second, and now this is looking bleak as Potter coming up through apps doesn't check the close right corner. And Uncut will finally go down to Dim in the USPS, but is this enough? As they do have a kit in their hand, Dim will go down though and die shortly after, and Noble Esports, they want to end this early, as now on 13 rounds, they can afford to buy up in that second round, and Ubinited, I wish I could say the same.
They're going to go for the scout buy here, maybe take the eco. But if Noble wins this, they're going to be feeling pretty good. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see some sort of troll buy from one of the players, as they're up by a massive deficit right now. 13-3, Ubinited's got to be feeling awful. They are going to get some pistol armor here, try and stave off the loss from Noble Esports. Reminder, guys, this is lower bracket, so if they lose, they are out, and Noble Esports will move on. So obviously, Ubinited cannot play thinking that they're going to be moved down to the lower bracket. That's where they are right now, and that's why it's only a best of 1. We are going to see the push over towards B right now, and there is not much resistance in the way of that. Miss Harvey playing that close corner, going to go for the kill and can't find the shot. Angel gets a ridiculously lucky shot, falling with the Galil, able to connect on her head. Reed gets 1 as well. He gets 2 actually, so that's Dim and Potter to his Galil. It's down to Kate Strong and Die. 2 versus 5 here, and this is a pretty difficult situation.
Yeah, 2v5, like you said, very, very difficult, as heading by Laterum, that's going to be Reed picking up 1, getting the final kill, and 14-3 as our scoreline, as Ubinited pretty much hasn't showed up to this match. Again, I would say that they have a little bit stronger game than what we're seeing right now, but if you're going to be inconsistent, then this is what happens, as Ubinited, again, only on 3 rounds. Noble Esport looking to close this out, as they can win this next one, which, again, look at the equipment for the CT side. It's not looking so good, so Noble, they should be able to win this round, and that would put them on match point.
Yeah, and they're facing off against this pretty much a full eco. Pistols, no armor. I think they had a flash, that was about it. Miss Harvey is going to get a nice kill on the Nifty, but Uncut comes in, takes out 2. That's Miss Harvey and Die. Reed's going to control that recoil on the 8 guy. Drop Dim. Potter the last one. Or, not Potter. Kate Strong the last one. Taken down by Reed. So that is 2 for Reed, 2 for Uncut, 1 for Zooks. And that's 15-3 right now in favor of Noble Esports. Ubinited is going to be able to buy, but at this point they have to win 12 straight rounds just to go to overtime.
Yeah, that's a lot of rounds, to say the least, and especially the way we've been watching the play here might not be the case, but they do have a full set of rifles, so we got an M4A1S across the board. Kate Strong will be utilizing just the M4A4 over near that B site, so we should be seeing an A-side play, as we do have Die on the other side of the ramp. Dim playing from Sandwich, and smokes are going to be raining over here. Here comes the flashbangs as well, and already out is Zook, as Nifty does get 1 frag, but Dim still alive, and Sandwich gets 2 for her effort, but eventually does get dropped, so she's done what she needs to do. We'll see if the rest of the lineup here can make this retake happen, as Miss Harvey playing from connector, just waiting very, very patiently as her teammates rotate. Behind her is Kate Strong coming through CT respawn as Potter. 3v3, and they're going to try and make this happen as Miss Harvey trying to pre-fire towards Firebox. We'll be able to see Reed inside a sandwich and 2v2 scenario, running out of ammo though, and it's a 1v1 now, Angel versus Potter, and Angel finishes it off, and Ubinited, unfortunately for them, didn't show up to this game. 16-3 the scoreline. Noble Esports, they'll be moving on in that lower bracket, but Ubinited, they're out of the tournament.
That caught me off guard. I didn't really think that Ubinited was gonna go out quite like that. I actually had Ubinited pick to win this. I personally thought it was going to be close because I thought that after their last game they didn't necessarily look solid, but they are a good team and they know how to aim and execute strategies. They just looked very disconnected. It was very similar to their game on Nuke that we watched in their best of 3. Yep. It's almost as if they just completely fall apart. Like it's almost like watching people who know how to aim but have never really played competitive. Like the things they're doing as a team just don't really make any sense. So I'm a little confused as to what happened there. Unfortunately, Ubinited is eliminated. Noble Esports is gonna move on. And we are going to be done for the night as far as matches. We do have multiple giveaways, though. And I think we have a StatTrack field-tested M4 Griffin. That's for subs only. So if you want that, you got to hit that sub button. And then for followers, we have a P250 Cartel, a Minimal Wear StatTrack P2000 Cortacera. And I believe
is it
that
a Franklin
or
a Cartel?
It's a Franklin.
Franklin, right.
And then we also have a Twitter giveaway, so you got to go over to @GoRGNTV on Twitter, retweet the tweet. I think it's for a Deagle Blaze. You also have to follow Hito. He's the man that donated that skin, so follow those both, retweet that, and you will be entered in the giveaway. And then not to mention, we have a giveaway taking place on our new website tomorrow, GoRGN.tv. Head on over there, make an account, pay attention. There's going to be information about that giveaway tomorrow. So pay attention to the forums and announcements, guys. You'll get all the information you need regarding that giveaway. But that's going to be it for us tonight. I am Bach. You can follow me on Twitter. That's @Bach_TV. And, of course, with me is Sprawl. Sprawl, I'll let you give yourself a little bit of a plug here.
For sure. I will be... What time is it here? It is 9 p.m. my time. So I'm going to be streaming after this. But before we completely end things here, we are going to be doing those giveaways. So we're going to go to a very, very short ad break. During that time, you still have an opportunity to subscribe if you'd like to be entered into that field-tested StatTrack Griffin giveaway. And then we're going to be doing the follower giveaways as well. So again, guys, just taking a very, very short break. But when we return, we're going to be doing those giveaways. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Living life for the next drop. Big boy nurse, I'm gonna
All right, guys, I am back, and we are going to be doing our subscriber giveaway. So this is a subscription or a sub giveaway for active subs. So you need to have said something in the past 20 minutes. So if you are unsure about this, please just type something in the chat now. So we're going to give you about 30 seconds. Again, if you're unsure, just type something in. I'd like to see something clever and creative, but anything does work. So go ahead and type into the chat, and in about 30 seconds, we're going to do a roll on the active sub. It is an active sub giveaway is what I'm attempting to get out there. So that is for the field-tested M4 Stat Track Griffin. So we're doing that first, and then we're going to move into the other follower giveaways, which again are, I believe, so we were mistaken. For the follower giveaway, we are doing the P250 Franklin, but for the P2000, it's actually a Stat Track Pulse, so it's not a Corsair. So I do apologize, but that is the set giveaway. So first we're doing the sub one, then we're going to move into the follower ones. So guys, again, type anything into the chat. And I love sniffing fresh cookies on Sundays. Yeah, me too, man. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Especially if they're homemade. Why not, right? So again, just say anything into the chat, and we're going to be doing that roll in just a moment here. So I do believe that it's been around 30 seconds. Let me check here. All right, so he's doing the roll right away here, and the winner is Carbon XYZ. See what I did there? I did Z. It's because I'm Canadian. How dare I? But it is all you, my friend. You have won the Stat Track M4 giveaway. Congrats, my friend. And again, guys, we are going to be doing the follower giveaways right away. So just hang tight here as I just figure out what the keyword is. For the sub giveaway, it was anybody that had talked in the last 20 minutes. So it was just active subs that had talked in the chat. So congratulations, Carbon. We'll be sending you a message, and we'll get you to send our trade link across. So we are going to be doing the follower giveaway now. It's the P250 Franklin. So the keyword is !Franklin. So if you guys can spell that, you can enter for your chance to win this one-of-a-kind, maybe it's not one-of-a-kind, but I'd like to say it is one-of-a-kind P250 Franklin. So guys, we are going to be unleashing the gates, so to speak, in just a moment here. And when we do, just type in !Franklin into the chat. And let's have it. Let's see it, people. And yeah, so type that in. That's all you need to do as long as you're following the channel. So we've had this happen multiple times before where people are either not here after we tell them they win. So you have a very short, like a minute to kind of type in the chat, claim your prize just in case, again, being that we have thousands of viewers, inevitably we have a bot or two. So we've had it where no one says anything. We will re-roll after a minute. So type that into the chat, !Franklin, follow the channel, and then that is all you need to do to enter into this P250 Franklin giveaway that we're going to be rolling in probably about 30 seconds or so. As again, all you need to do is type that in, follow the channel, and you too can enter. So I'm going to take this opportunity, make sure you guys check out our website, GoRGN.tv. We've got a giveaway that's going up on there tomorrow. It's going to be a nice one. So make sure you guys go onto the website, register for an account, and we will make sure that you guys know what's going on. Prototastic, I see you, but I got to give out a shout out or two. So again, we're going to be doing the roll in just a minute here, and then the second giveaway item is a P2000 Pulse Stat Track. So beautiful P2000. Again, both of these weapons actually nerfed in the last patch, unfortunately, but not in a way that it really affects them too much. Just the clip size has been reduced, or rather the number of clips that you have, not the clip size itself. So the raffle has been closed. The winner is WinGamer QWER. Way over my head. I have no idea how to share your name, but you have won. So please type in the chat. We're going to unleash sub mode. Just type one thing into the chat, and I don't think it's on slow mode, so you should be able to type in make sure that slow mode is off. And nope, he typed right away, literally the first person, I'm here. Beautiful. So you are the winner, and we are going to be doing the next item. So I do believe it's just going to be !Pulse. So if you guys type in !Pulse into the chat, you two can take home a beautiful, not so one-of-a-kind P2000 Pulse. But yeah, exclamation mark Pulse. That is going to be your new keyword, and that will be the last of our Twitch giveaways here. But we will have more action, more matches being cast tomorrow, so make sure you guys pop on back, and I will be streaming on my channel after this. So make sure you guys do pop on over for that if you want to hang out with me. I'm going to quickly eat some food, and then I'll be streaming some pugs over there, and I'll be doing so at least for the next couple hours here. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at @officialsprawl. That's just Sprawl with 2 L's. So again, exclamation mark Pulse. Type that into the chat. Toxic Falls, I do see you. What's up, buddy? Exclamation mark Pulse into the chat and follow the channel, and that's all you need to do. So we're gonna leave that open for another minute or so, and then we will continue. So I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed those matches tonight. Unfortunately, I kind of wish Ubinited would have put up a little bit more of a fight. Unfortunately, they didn't look too hot on that map. But hopefully we see them come back stronger in the future. But unfortunately, they are out of this tournament. And we won't be seeing any more of them, at least for the time being. So, guys, exclamation mark Pulse, 10 seconds until close. And I say 10 seconds, it's probably because of the delay, you're probably hearing this, and it's probably already closed, but we are rolling it right now. As you do see, subscriber only mode is enabled. And drumroll, Tiger versus Bird. That is a hell of a matchup, Tiger versus Bird. I guess it depends on what kind of bird, but congratulations, my friend. Make sure you just type something into the chat. We're gonna unleash the gates once again. Just type in "I'm here." That will suffice, and we will happily hand over the P2000 Pulse Stat Track skin. So let's see here if we have ourselves. Yep, I can see him. Wow, he is excited. Congratulations, my friend. You have won that skin, and yeah, guys, that is going to be everything for tonight. So thank you very, very much for tuning in, guys. We really do appreciate any and all support. Please do follow the channel. Again, on Twitter, Official Sprawl is my Twitter handle. I honestly really do appreciate any and all follows. People might think that, oh, I'm just one person. I don't mean that much. No, that mentality is not correct. You mean everything, and we really do appreciate every single individual's support. So, guys, thank you very much again for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some more epic matches. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, go RGN, and you can make sure to be up to date on the matches coming up tomorrow and this following week. So, guys, I am out of here. You can follow me on my Twitch, just at twitch.tv/sprawl with 2 L's. I'm going to be streaming there in about the next 10 minutes. So, guys, thanks again. We'll see you again soon.